Best supplements for longevity in 2026. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Vital Living. Supplements for longevity have become a huge topic in recent years. Every month there seems to be a new compound being promoted as the next breakthrough for extending lifespan or slowing aging. From NMN and Resveratrol to ficedin, taurine, and various peptides, the options can feel overwhelming. Today, I'm going to give you a clear, honest, and up-to-date overview of the best supplements for longevity in 2026. We're going to look at what the current evidence actually supports, which supplements show the most promise, which ones are overhyped, and how to think about supplementation in a practical way. This isn't going to be a list of, take these 10 things and you'll live forever. Instead, we're going to focus on supplements that have reasonable scientific backing, discuss their mechanisms, potential benefits, limitations, and how they fit into a broader longevity strategy. So if you want a realistic guide to longevity supplements without the hype, stick around. Let's get into it. Important disclaimer before we start. Before we talk about any specific supplements, I need to be very clear about something. Supplements are not the foundation of longevity. The most powerful interventions for living longer and healthier are still high-quality sleep, consistent strength training and Zone 2 cardio, good nutrition, especially adequate protein and whole foods, stress management, strong social connections and purpose, avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol. Supplements can potentially offer additional benefits on top of these fundamentals, but they are not a replacement for them. Anyone who tells you that taking a few pills will dramatically extend your lifespan is almost certainly overselling. With that in mind, let's look at the supplements that currently have the most interesting evidence. How to evaluate longevity supplements. When looking at supplements for longevity, it's important to ask a few key questions. Is there human evidence, or only animal, cell studies? What is the quality of the research? Does it have a plausible mechanism? Is it safe for long-term use? Is the effect size meaningful, or very small? Many supplements promoted for longevity have strong mechanistic data or promising animal studies, but very limited high-quality human data. This doesn't mean they're useless, but it does mean we should be cautious about how strongly we recommend them. Top supplements with reasonable evidence, 2026. Here are the supplements that currently have the strongest case for longevity support. 1. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA plus DHA. Omega-3s from fish oil remain one of the most evidence-based supplements for overall health and potentially longevity. Why it matters? Reduces inflammation. Supports cardiovascular health. May improve brain health and reduce cognitive decline. Associated with lower all-cause mortality in multiple studies. Practical recommendation. Aim for 2 to 4 grams of combined EPA plus DHA per day from a high-quality source. This is one of the few supplements where the evidence is strong enough that I would consider it a foundational recommendation for most people. 2. Vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency is extremely common, and low levels are associated with higher risk of many age-related diseases. Why it matters? Supports immune function. Important for bone health. May play a role in mood, inflammation, and metabolic health. Practical recommendation. Most people should aim to maintain blood levels between 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter. This often requires 2.000 to 5.000 IU per day. Depending on sun exposure and current levels, testing is recommended rather than guessing. 3. Magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body and is commonly deficient in modern diets. Why it matters? Supports sleep quality. Helps regulate blood pressure and blood sugar. Important for muscle and nerve function. May help reduce inflammation. Practical recommendation. Forms like magnesium glycinate, threonate, or citrate are generally well absorbed. A dose of 300 to 400 mg elemental magnesium in the evening is common and well tolerated for most people. 4. Taurine. Taurine has gained significant attention in longevity research in recent years. Why it matters? Animal studies have shown lifespan extension. May support cardiovascular health, mitochondrial function, and reduce inflammation. Levels naturally decline with age. Practical recommendation. While human longevity data is still limited, many researchers are now recommending 1 to 3 grams per day. It appears to be very safe and may offer multiple benefits. 5. Creatine. Creatine is well known for performance, but it also has potential longevity benefits. Why it matters? Supports muscle mass and strength, important for healthy aging. May have neuroprotective effects. Can improve cognitive function, especially in older adults. Practical recommendation. 3 to 5 grams per day is sufficient for most people. It's one of the most researched and safest supplements available. Supplements with promising but early evidence. These supplements show interesting mechanisms and some promising early data. But we need more research. NMN and NR, NAD+ precursors. These are popular in the longevity space for raising NAD+ levels, which decline with age. While animal studies are promising, high-quality human longevity data is still limited as of 2026. Many people report subjective benefits in energy and recovery. Fisetin and quercetin, senolytics. These compounds are being studied for their ability to clear senescent, zombie, cells. Early research is interesting, but we're still in the early stages of understanding proper dosing and protocols in humans. Resveratrol. Once very popular, resveratrol has somewhat fallen out of favor due to mixed human results and poor bioavailability. Some people still use it, but the evidence is weaker than it once appeared. AKG, alpha-ketoglutarate. Some animal studies show lifespan extension, and there is growing interest in humans. However, robust human data is still lacking. Supplements that are overhyped. Some supplements get a lot of attention but currently have weak evidence for longevity. Most anti-aging skincare supplements taken orally. Many exotic peptides and research chemicals being sold online. Expensive, longevity stacks, with little evidence behind the combinations. High-dose antioxidant supplements, in most cases. They don't extend lifespan and may even interfere with exercise adaptations. How to think about supplement stacking. When building a supplement routine for longevity, I recommend following this hierarchy. Tier 1, foundational, most important. Sleep optimization. Strength training plus zone 2 cardio. High-quality nutrition and adequate protein. Stress management. Tier 2, high-impact supplements. Omega-3. Vitamin D. Magnesium. Creatine. Taurine, emerging. Tier 3, promising but less certain. NMN, NR. Fisetin, quercetin protocols. AKG. Other experimental compounds. Most people would get far more benefit from optimizing Tier 1 and taking 2 to 4 supplements from Tier 2 than from taking 15 different experimental compounds. Practical recommendations by situation. For most healthy adults under 50. Focus on fundamentals plus omega-3, vitamin D, magnesium, and creatine. For people over 50. Consider adding taurine and potentially exploring NAD+ precursors, NMN, NR, after discussing with a doctor. For people optimizing aggressively, You can experiment with senolytic protocols, fisetin plus quercetin, a few times per year. But this should be done thoughtfully. Final honest thoughts. As of 2026, the supplement with the strongest evidence for supporting longevity remains omega-3. Vitamin D, magnesium, and creatine are also very well supported for overall health. Most other longevity supplements are still in the promising but not yet proven category. They may offer benefits, but we don't have strong evidence yet that they meaningfully extend human lifespan. The biggest mistake people make is putting too much hope in supplements while neglecting sleep, training, nutrition, and stress management. These fundamentals will almost certainly have a larger impact on how long and how well you live than any supplement. Supplements can be useful tools, but they are tools, not magic pills. If you want help building a simple, evidence-based supplement stack based on your age and goals, just let me know in the comments and I can give you some personalized suggestions. Also, if you have any questions about longevity supplements, drop them below. I read pretty much every comment. If this video helped you get a more realistic view of longevity supplements, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. We post new content every week about fitness, biohacking, longevity, and building a healthier, longer life. Thanks for watching. Guys, I appreciate you. Focus on the fundamentals first. Use supplements wisely. And I'll see you in the next one.